Land conflicts are being observed between Mubone and Kanga, while some plot owners are asking for the right to build. Pote Manyakiza, manager of urban planning and housing, has said that by the time some plot owners are asking for construction permission, that zone is a high-risk area. Welcome back. I'm Mr. Kamkama. Details now. This Monday, Burundi Head of State Evariste Ndayishimiye has solemnly presented the new administrator of the Gisuru commune, Amos Ndayizamvye, so to close the tour of presentation of administrators in Buhumuza province. President Evariste Ndayishimiye has called on the population of Gisuru commune to respect and follow the administrators' guidelines for the communal development, and today the new administrator to lead by a good example. And the Burundi First Lady Angéline Ndayishimiye has launched a sport kit distribution campaign in different schools. This aims to implement the recommendations of the recent Forum of Women Leaders, particularly the promotion of children's well-being through sport. The ceremonies took place at Saint-Louis de Gonzague Lycée. Yvan Ndayishimiye has more.
The official launch of the campaign to distribute sports equipment in the various schools took place at the Saint Louis de Gonzague Fundamental School located in the Moira Zone, Mukaza commune in Bujumbura province. The event was presided over by the First Lady of Burundi, Angéline Ndayishimiye, who is also the president of the Bonaction Mugiraneza Foundation, in collaboration with the Panda Park project. In addition to the sports equipment, 250 school bags were donated to the school and will be distributed to students from low-income families. Our speakers praised the First Lady's commitment to the well-being of the country's children, noting that this support will help them develop better in the future. Students were encouraged to take good care of the equipment as it promotes good health, social cohesion and learning. Teachers, for their part, were urged to closely monitor the use of these equipment. In her speech, the First Lady of Burundi, Angéline Ndayishimiye, stated that this campaign is part of the implementation of the recommendations from the Women Leaders Forum held in Bujumbura, one of whose priority areas was the promotion of children's well-being. She also took the opportunity to give advice to young adolescents, urging them to protect themselves from negative influences that could lead them away from a better future. The First Lady further praised to reward 2 students from the school who achieved the highest marks in the 9th grade national examination by offering them a place at the Sacré du Savoir Excellence School. She also committed to supporting the construction of a modern sports field at the school. After the official handover of the materials, a demonstration was conducted on how to use the donated sports equipment.
By the time land conflicts are observed between Mubone and the Kanga, where the population who own the plots are asking for the right to build. Pote Manyakiza, manager of urban planning and housing, indicated that area in question is not an area where constructions can be done because it is a high-risk zone. Fabien Nzige has more.
These land disputes include the area located between Mubone and the Kanga in the Kinama zone of the Nahangwa commune. According to the landowners, the conflict began in 2014, where disputes were reported and brought before the competent courts. In 2020, the court issued a ruling in favor of the landowners claiming these plots, as explained by Jeremy Hakizimana, one of the landowners. Jeremy Hakizimana states that a joint commission between the SRDI, Société de Réalisation et de Développement Immobilier, Rural Development and the Development Company, and the local population was established with the mandate to demarcate the boundaries between SRDI land and the landowners' properties. This was done openly and publicly, as Jeremy Hakizimana explains. What is surprising for this population is finding themselves in a situation where they are not allowed to build like others, even though they have spent their money. For the Burundian Housing Office, the message is clear. The decision not to build is valid, especially since this is a high-risk area. You should know that the commissioner in charge of construction has indicated that agricultural activities are permitted, and also added that this technical activity by Obuha will continue in other high-risk areas.
And the road from Gikoma River to some kilometers from Murago River to the National Road number 9 is now paved. Users of this road are delighted with this work and also demand that the rehabilitation work underway on the other section may be accelerated. Rivande Shimia once more.
The National Road number 9 on the section from the Gikoma River to a few meters before the Murago River is now rehabilitated. These works are part of the rehabilitation of National Road number 9 stretching from the Hompodena Suzini to Bubanza. Users of this road stated that before the rehabilitation works, traffic was difficult. According to them, there were many potholes causing constant inconvenience and disputes between the motorcycle and the bicycle drivers and their clients. They now say that their vehicles suffer arrest damage and the travel time has significantly decreased. While the works continue on the other section of the National Road, users are requesting that they be completed within the planned time frame. They also wish for the construction of drainage canals where they have not yet been built on the already paved section. It should be noted that the rehabilitation works on the section between the Gikoma River and the Bubanza are being carried out by the Chinese company China First Highway Engineering Company.
In the floods that hit the locality of Kajaga in 2023-2024 school year, seriously disrupted the daily life of students, particularly with regard to their studies. The Kenya High School director is calling on whoever capable to help so that those students may study in a favorable environment. Jackson Irakoze once again.
Some schools in Kajaga, including the Basic School of Kinyinya and the Kinyinya High School, were severely affected by the 2023 floods. In response, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF in acronym, initially provided support by setting up tents to enable learners to continue their education. However, the current situation on the ground is alarming. Many of these temporary structures are deteriorating, with some tents visibly torn and worn out, making it difficult to conduct classes effectively. The provisional latrines have also become inadequate, showing significant signs of wear, which compromises hidden for both students and teachers. Furthermore, the schools are facing limited access to clean drinking water and the gradual deterioration of schools' furniture, particularly desks. In light of these challenges, the headmaster of Kinyinya High School is appealing to all people of goodwill to support the students and help ensure they can pursue their education in safer and more dignified conditions. It is worth noting that these schools were forced to relocate to their current site due to the extensive damage caused by the 2023 floods.
Well, let's turn to sport news now. This Monday Sport News will bring you to the latest updates in volleyball, basketball, as well as the recent elections within Bujumbura City Football Association. It will be with Marius Muhigwa.
Let's begin the sports update with the elections held this Saturday within Bujumbura City Football Association. Isanene Nahimana was elected with 40 votes, narrowly defeating Inosandu Imana, who received 39, a difference of one just single voice. He becomes the new president of Bujumbura Regional Football Association and called on club presidents and the committee members to collaborate effectively to implement the projects planned for this 4-year term. In volleyball, the finals of the annual Heroes Cup tournament organized by Burundi Football Federation to honor the country's heroes were held this Sunday. In the women's category, Muzinga team won by 3 sets to 0 against Genderlight Club, and in the men's final, Lukins also claimed the victory by 3 sets to 0 against Bisoro. The vice president of the Burundi Volleyball Association, noted that the tournament also serves as a player selection opportunity. In basketball, the championship organized by the Gitega Basketball Association concluded this Sunday. Ipo team defeated Mbeya with a decisive score 74-32, winning the tournament's championship trophy. Various awards were then presented.
Well, this is the end of this English edition. Thank you for your attention. Have a good weekend.